Hi, my name is Miss Kate, and welcome to our first Fine Motor Friday video. I'm one of the OTs who works with the preschool classes. This isn't OT. If your child has OT, then you're already seeing me on Zoom. This is just something I thought I would do to help out, since I know that we do a lot of fine motor in preschool, and right now we're far away from each other, and I thought this might be a good opportunity to just show you some things that we can do with stuff that's at home. I know your teacher's already sending you stuff, but I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon and help if I could. So we're going to be doing preschool appropriate fine motor activities. This is a lot of the stuff that they do in class already when they're in class. Close adult supervision would be beneficial and is required when participating in these things, because some of the things that we're going to be using are small and could be a choking hazard if we tried to eat them. So today's video is going to be focusing on the pre-writing lines. So that's the vertical, horizontal line, and circle. So I'm going to be demonstrating tracing activities for the lines, but you can work on copying independently with the same materials. So I'm just going to start off with the first, which would be a vertical line. And then we have the horizontal line and the circle. Okay, so for the vertical line, I am going to use my favorite Frozen stickers. I think I'm going to start off with Olaf. I don't know if you can see him well, because he is my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to peel my sticker. Peeling stickers is a fun fine motor activity, and I'm going to stick him on the line, and I'm just going to keep going. Next up is Elsa. I hope the lighting is okay and everyone can see. Okay, and I'm going to go down to Anna next. After Anna, we have Kristoff. And after Kristoff, I want to do, let me see Sven very clearly. There's our friend Sven. Put him right there. And for the last one, I'm going to pick Olaf again, because he's my favorite. Okay, so that is our vertical line, and we use stickers for that. For our second line, which is the horizontal, I'm going to be using tweezers. So this is something that the kids use at school sometimes. And we use them with these fingers so that we're building our hand strength for holding a pencil nicely as we get older. Now, if you don't have them at home, don't worry. I made my own with a little bit of crumpled up paper, a rubber band, and 2 popsicle sticks, and it works just the same. So here we go. I am going to grab some things. I grab stars. I have these little erasers, so that's what I'm going to use. But you can use a lot of different things. You can use Cheerios if you've got Cheerios at home and you're on a flat surface. Or you can use little, mini marshmallows, Fruit Loops, or something healthy like blueberries. It's all, whatever you have access to and you think is a good fit. I trust your judgment, and I know we're all just working with what we have, right? We're making it work. So I'm going to start. I'm going to pick up, and you can use this activity to work on color recognition or counting. Since this is what I have right now, I'm going to work on, let's say, color recognition. Okay, so what color is this? It's yellow, thank you. Okay, what about this one? Dark blue. Let's see if I can turn up the brightness on my computer a little bit. There we go. Okay, and for our next star, what color is this guy? He is pink. You are right. Let's get a different color in here. What about this one? What color is this star? Green. All right, and then our last star, I'm gonna finish with this one, and this is the color yellow. Okay. So that's just another way that we can work on our pre-writing lines at home. Now that we've done the erasers, we're gonna move on to a different strategy. For this circle, we are going to use some food coloring water that I made earlier. You can just use normal water because food coloring stains, and I appreciate that. But I put in blue and red in the hopes that I would get purple, but I got kind of a blue anyway. One of the things that we use at school a lot is a dot pen. But since I don't have a dot pen here, I'm going to take a clothes peg and a cotton ball. And I'm going to make my own. And I will get my food coloring water and I'm going to dip it in there. And I'm just going to go, let's see, I'll make another line. I'll copy this time. Dot. Oh, that worked okay. All right. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. So you can see how even if you just use water, it'll show up. It's going to get away from me there. You just want to be able to see what we've done. Another thing you can do or use from things at home is a Q-tip. This is a little bit harder, but again, you're going to dip in. And if we're doing another line, you can actually just draw with a Q-tip. Or if you want to do tracing, you can do little dots. And I am going to dot all around my circle. So we've got to finish. And I'll keep going back if I need to. And again, I'm using those two fingers to hold on to it nicely. And if you are one of the lucky people who has a paintbrush at home, you can definitely use that. I just wanted to use some of the things that we might already have in the house. So I think my circle deserves to be a happy face because I am happy to be doing our first Fine Motor Friday, and I hope that you're all doing well too. Our last activity for the pre-writing lines is more of a multisensory option. You can use a lot of different materials based on what you have and are comfortable using in your house. I had an abundance of oatmeal, so that's what I'm using. But you can also use salt, sugar, Rice Krispie cereal, let's see, shaving cream. I'll show you what I'm talking about now. So I just used a baking pan, one with edges so you can kind of control where the mess goes. And I put down some colored paper because I thought that that would be a little bit more fun in terms of being able to see what we're doing. And again, if you're past the point of the pre-writing lines, feel free to work on letters in this kind of way as well. It's just another fun option for the kids to do things that isn't, writing on paper all the time. So I'll just show an example. That's one of my lines. If you don't have a paintbrush at home, don't worry. I mean, the kids can use their fingers if that's, something that you want to do. But you can also use, a thick marker, and depending on the medium that you've chosen, salt versus oatmeal is going to be a different situation. But, you can just draw and make shapes in this. So I did my vertical line, my horizontal line, and my circle. But you can always do letters, right? So I can do A. There we go. And yeah, it's just another option for fine motor activities at home. Hopefully, I had some things that you have around the house. We're getting creative right now. Anyway, thank you so much for coming to our first Fine Motor Friday video. If you have any questions or concerns, please ask your teacher. They do so much fine motor in preschool.